it's going to be Widnes who kick off. They're defending the Lowhouse Lane end. The first 10 minutes of commentary will be by James Gordon.
Yeah, Jack Owens will get us underway. 4 changes to the Widnes team. Matt Fleming at fullback, Mike Button, Ryan Ince who returns on the wing, Max Roberts and Joe Edge the 2 centres. Jack Owens plays at standoff alongside Tom Gilmore. Dan Murray and Morgan McWhirter the starting props with Matty Fozzard at hooker. Rodri Lloyd, his last game before retirement, and Ben Condon, the second rowers, and Lewis Hall comes back into the team at loose forward. On the bench for Widnes, Liam Bent, Nick Gregson, Finlay Irwin, who's due to make his debut if he comes on off the bench, and Jack Bibby. So no John Bennison, Deck Patton, Jordan Johnston and Adam Lawton from last week's team. London have the ball on their 40 metres. It's their last game of the season as well, and the smart money is that they might well be in Super League next season with Darren Lockyer, the Australia Brisbane legend, investing in them. They cross over the halfway line. That might have been a high shot from Dan Murray, but referee, who is former St Helens women's player Tara Jones, was happy with it. Puts hand up for the last tackle. A little bit of pressure on O'Byrne, who's a big boy for a 7, John.
Yeah, he's tall, isn't he?
It's an awkward kick. It bounced awkwardly, and Butt gets it on his own try line and is tackling the 10. Not a bad first set that for London.
So it's Owens then with the restart. They are just holding up in the breeze, I think, these kicks from Widnes. So if there is a breeze out there, you would say it was in London's favour. And after one tackle, they're just 25 out from the Widnes line here. So more pressure to be absorbed by the Vikings. London bring the ball to the left. O'Byrne finds Walker, 2-on-1 here. He must score. And he puts Tyndall in at the corner, easy as pie. Walker was hit after he passed it. I'm not sure there was much wrong with it in terms of its legality, but the bottom line is London opened up Widnes superbly on the left. Widnes is right, and Walker exploited the 2-on-1. I think he probably crossed his mind maybe to throw the dummy, but did the right thing and put Tyndall in for a walk-in try. And I don't think anybody could argue that London deserve to have taken the lead in this game, James.
Yeah, sharp bit of play. Yeah, I think bang on there. They certainly deserve to have taken the lead based on how the opening 10 minutes have gone. Yep,
it was a nice cut-out pass that found Walker in space. Walker's having treatment, by the way, after being hit just after he passed the ball there, but found him in space. He's been the danger man for London so far in this opening 10. And, well, it's had a little bit of gimmickry in it, but I think he's pulled that one. Yeah, he has. O'Byrne, Pulselli, Walker. That's on the far side to Brandon Webster. He gets a good one-handed offload away to Walker again, and London are looking good here. Pulselli has it. He's looking for support. He ducks under a tackle. Eventually he's brought down by Jack Owens. That's going to be a penalty. As sure as eggs is eggs, it could be 10 minutes in the bin for Jack Owens as well. It's actually Mike Butt. My apologies to Jack. He's not going to be spending the 10 minutes in the bin, but Mike Butt is. And I have to say, I'm with the referee on this.
Yeah, not sure what he was thinking there, having another go. He'd made a good tackle, a good ankle tackle, Mike Butt.
I think he was thinking, I can't afford to play the ball be quick here, and he got what he deserved, in my view. So London are going close to a second try here. In fact, they're over the line, are they? No, just halted literally inches short. Well, Widnes have managed to get down to play the ball there and tackle the dummy half. You see that penalised occasionally as well. Here's O'Byrne, numbers on the left here for London. Long pass, lovely long pass. And that hole where Mike Butt should have been, Liam Tyndall has just ran through it for the second time today to give London an 8-0 lead. And at this moment in time, Widnes struggling to find the answers, and London enjoying themselves on their trip up to the north of England.
Yeah, just made the extra man pay there. As soon as they moved out left, you could see Widnes were worried and they just didn't slide across far enough. Tyndall has had 2 walk-ins. London have deserved their 8-0 lead that they've got for how they've played in this opening 18-19 minutes.
Yeah, despite the fact that they've moved the ball a lot, James, I don't think we've seen a London error that I can recall yet in the game, so that speaks well of the handling skills. Make it 10-0 for the Broncos if he's successful. As I said, he's got a bit of a funky goal-kicking technique. And here it goes. No, I think this one is trying. Well, he's got it. I thought he pushed it wide of the far post, and I think many of the fans here in the stand where I'm sat did as well. But he drew this one back, and off the inside of the post, it goes over. And 10-0 it becomes. Marcus Stock will play the ball for London. It's back with O'Byrne. Chips the ball in the air. London have got chasers under it here, but Matt Fleming has made a mess of it, and London is going to go in for their third try. And very generously, Alex Walker has given it to Liam Tyndall for his hat-trick. Walker could have easily strolled over himself.
Like he had control of the situation, and it was a simple drop, and London took right advantage of that after the stoppage. Walker again. Pivotal. And you have to say, been impressed with London. I think with another one or two players, they could have really challenged at the top of the championship this season. They tend to recruit well mid-season. Often a slow start to the season makes it difficult for them to catch up. And there was times in this season where there was worries that they might catch Widnes because they were shot at, but they've certainly done well in this opening half hour or so here.
Also, although they've been losing mainly in recent times, they've been giving good teams good games. That's also like a good kick as well from Jack Smith. Second successful conversion, one miss.
Bibby has a metre short. Only give it air this time, Widnes. Fozzard out to Gilmore. They're going to move it through hands. Owens to Fleming. Quick pass to Ryan Ince. And Ryan Ince in the corner. Excellent tackle by Paul Selly. Saves a try and keeps Widnes out. Now Gilmore to Joe Edge. Wasn't much room for Widnes down that side. It's the last tackle. The 13 out from the London line. Gilmore, chip kick. Lloyd's coming from deep. Rodri Lloyd, he scores. And Widnes finally get on the board. And Rodri Lloyd, in his last game as a professional rugby league player, has got over for the try. Gilmore hung the kick up for him. Surely have no problem with this from bang in front. Puts it through. So Widnes 6, London 16. Davis waits for a slow play the ball. Rubless. Now Paul Selly to Lavelle. Gets hand off, lovely offload by Lavelle to Webster, and he's too strong for Edge and Gilmore, and Webster scores in the corner, but that was all off Will Lavelle. Got to fend off, and then got an offload out the back door, and London respond to Widnes' try with a try of their own, and maybe that'll be the game now.
Yeah, it was a smart play, wasn't it, by Lovell James? He's took a bit of a wide running line and got a nice out the back offload to Brandon Webster. I thought Webster was going to be stopped short, but he got his left paw out there and just kept Widnes at arm's length and crashed over in the corner. And as you say, that converted try for the Vikings probably gave the locals hope that they might come back into this game, but that's a body blow to them. That try in the corner by Brandon Webster. Went very close to scoring in the first half. He's a strong and determined runner when he gets going.
And replace Max Roberts. Jack Smith with the conversion. Close to the right touchline. Strikes him well. I think he's pulled that across the front of the post. He has. So the scoreline remains Widnes 6, London 20. Looks like London are going to continue their decent record here. Passes left to Gilmore. Gilmore with a chip and chase. Kicks it through again. Gilmore might do it again. He does. It's a clever kick. Might sit up to Edge. Want to try this would be Joe Edge. Picks it up. Can he get over? Yes, he can. Brilliant bit of play from Tom Gilmore. And it's been finished by Joe Edge. Widnes have the second try of the afternoon.
Yeah, it was something a bit different, wasn't it? Can't blame Widnes for trying that. Nice little chip over the top by Tom Gilmore. Becomes well, it's I think the problem he had was exactly what I worried he might have. It was well struck, it looked like it was on its way, but by the time it reached the post it was going pretty much across them. So he's drawn it across, just about dragged him down a couple of metres short. Walker kicks through, and very effectively in the end. I think he would have been happy to take a tackle probably. The ball was tidied up by Widnes, but that will be the last action here this afternoon, in fact for this season, for the Widnes Vikings. A disappointing end to the season for Widnes, but credit to London for a thoroughly deserved victory. And I think it was a better performance by Widnes in the second half, James, but without ever really threatening to drag themselves right back into the game.